Hey everybody, welcome back to WeLikeDota and the WeLikeDota Community Night. This time we're going to be doing a game of Captain's Draft. It's kind of cool, they've got Captain's Draft now able to be casted in the Dota Reborn client. Before it wouldn't actually show you the pick screen, so it's nice that we're able to actually talk about the picks. So I think that's half of the excitement around Captain's Draft. So we've got some early bans, Anti-Mage, Wraith King, Weaver, Darkseer, and AA. One of the keys to the Captain's Draft meta is to look over the limited pool here and decide, like, what you're short on. Are you short on carries? Are you short on strong mids? What do you need to prioritize? What do you need to ban? And it looks like we're going to have a Huskar versus TA matchup here.
Dyer's pick. Necrophos.
I don't think we were short on mids in this particular matchup. We are short on late game carries, I think, especially after this series of bans.
Radiant's pick.
Necro can definitely be a carry here. Especially since there aren't any others that are strong in this Wraith King and Weaver and Anti-Mage being knocked out of the loop. Earthshaker's a decent pickup. Does stop the Beastmaster and Enchantress picks, and probably the Visage as well, from being particular runaway picks. And so now Radiant going deep into the tank. They've got the Dazzle and the TA. The TA might step in as their mid/carry. Bloodseeker also a mid or carry, so that gives them some damage options. I think personally I might like to see the Abaddon here.
Ten seconds to go.
I think he offers a lot with his Curse of Avernus and, oh, Enigma.
Dyer's
We've got a second support. Enigma's a big team player. More than just a walking ult, he's surprisingly tanky, and has a lot of push ability with his Eidolons as well as some jungle options. Actually fairly versatile for somebody who has such a strong ult. And it looks like we're going Enchantress on Dyer. Not terrible. She does offer some good damage options. Her impetus is actually really strong. As well, of course, her micro and her ability to take some creeps and turn them to your team's advantage. But we all knew that, right? And on the plus side, Dyer's able to pick her up free, given that I don't think the Radiant side would have picked her against the Earthshaker here. This is one of the things I love about Captain's Draft, is that the limited hero pool that you're working with, especially with the ban options, means that you're going to have a weird time sort of choosing something to adapt to the current meta. It's not just about the meta in the current patch, but more about like what's available in the pool, which is fun. So it's like they were reading my mind. Radiant goes ahead and picks up the Abaddon. Alright, so let's walk in the players and the heroes that we've got. Pretty Bunnies will be on the Necrophos, Diddy Mitch on Enchantress, Propitiation on the Earthshaker, Neil on Huskar, Stingray Shuffle on Vengeful Spirit. Good luck, guys. On the Radiant side, we've got Tugs McBoat rushing to mid on the TA. Cleaner will play the Dazzle. Dave Coulier will play the Abaddon. Stuntman Mike will be on Bloodseeker, and Courier will be Courier. Midas Curse will be Enigma. Wouldn't it be cool if Dave Coulier was actually playing Dota with us? That would be funny. I don't even know what I'd do with that information. Maybe make some old, like, what is that, 90s, 80s, 90s sitcom references?
30 seconds to go.
Shamefully, that's not exactly before my time, my early childhood years, but, like, that would just be crazy. Alright. Anyway, enough reminiscing about how old I am. Here's a deep ward. An interesting placement by Dire. Not on the turtle spot, it's actually deeper. I wonder if that blocks this camp. It might be in the spawn box. I'm gonna have to take a look at that later.
Here we go.
Here's Earthshaker. Does he have Enchant Totem? No, he got for Fissure first. Alright. So we're gonna split up the bounty runes, Necro and TA, to activate them. Nice immortal item on Huskar. I love the trailing fire. We've got the Abaddon in the top lane with the Huskar opposing him. In the mid-contest, we have TA, of course. Enchantress is going to face off against her, and that'll be interesting. She does have Untouchable, which is kind of nice, but I actually don't think that plays particularly well against the side blades. Once TA is able to level up some side blades and get some harass damage by positioning, I think that hits Enchantress without triggering the Untouchable.
Clearly not.
I could be mistaken. And if it does, that's pretty slick. Cornerstone interaction, corner case interactions. Maybe the cornerstone of Dota. Alright, so here we've got a Bloodseeker and a Dazzle, which is an interesting combination. I don't think that it has a lot of overall synergy, like overt, weird, wombo combo lane synergy, besides just the regular support slash core strengthiness that lanes typically have. Of course, Enigma here. Gonna make this a 3-2. We've got the blood right down. Necro's gonna walk out of it. That's one of those weird zoning abilities. As soon as it goes down and you see that circle, like, everybody's just gotta get out. Just like walk to the nearest edge. It looks like Dazzle and wow. So the tri-lane did not work in that particular case. Don't worry, guys. You'll get them next time. Okay, so in the mid-contest, we've got Refraction down. One of the most frustrating abilities in the game, and that's the way TA likes it. Putting down Refraction, you just need the instances of damage to remove the shield before you're actually able to hit her actual life. And there's a good amount of damage that Enchantress is putting down. Playing well against the TA in the early game, but she did pick up a haste. This is rather dangerous. Early bottle. Gonna go in deep against Diddy Mitch here.
Nature attend us.
And she's on bottle with regen. She's got one charge left. Still has that haste rune. Huskar, why are you purple? What just happened? Enigma must have hit you with a stun. Got some stacked camp action going and a bit of a pull. Good support play. So TA, being the standard meta mid, is leading the last hit charge here. But Enchantress is holding her own when it comes to harass. Does have some heal going. She's drawing a lot of aggro. Looking for that kill, but that TA's got that bottle with full charges, so that's actually a dangerous position. Oh dear, Abaddon. Why are you on fire? Huskar obviously got you with some flaming spears.
about that?
Looks like Enchantress got the TA at mid. Strong play, well done. I missed the action, but clearly that was exciting. It was probably on the back of the impetus. Impetus? Impetus. I don't know. Impetus? Words? Dota is hard. Not least of which is the pronunciation of Dota.
Gotcha.
Missing top.
So Enigma going jungle. And I don't see any clarities or regen here. So just raw jungle. Dazzle holding off the safe lane. Safe lane carry Dazzle. Good luck, sir.
Dark light.
That might have been a scouting bit of a magic missile there, or not magic missile, wave of terror. It does give vision as it goes out. Here we're gonna see a little bit of a fight at mid. I don't think Huskar's on 6. Nope, no life break to come in. Refraction falls pretty fast, and actually Bloodseeker's a little out of position there, but he's gotta run because he's still on fire. Still running, so much fire, and he's gonna fall. Oh my goodness. Neil. MVP of the moment with flaming spears. So good. Well played, sir. And now on regen, looking for a kill on Dazzle. Dazzle, look out! Oh my god! OMG, run. Because this is going to be bad in 1 second. Here come the flaming spears again. MVP ability.
Missing middle.
By what right?
He just has it toggled on. He's like, screw this. I'm just going to like right-click spears all the time. All spears all the time. And Enigma in the woods. He's like, I don't want any part of these fiery spears. That is just ugly. Nope. No, sir. No Molotov spears for me, thank you.
Radiant's bottom towers seen better days.
I actually didn't even know that you could toggle this on. I've never played it like that, and that is very bold. Here comes a tower dive Dazzle. Oh my gosh. Look out, look out. It wants to put you on fire. That is what this game has come down to. Oh, look at this. They really want to gank this Dazzle. This poor Dazzle. He's just hiding in the trees. Oh, but Wave of Terror to scout him out. Now here's Impetus. Oh, they're actually going to life break him. He's got Shallow Grave, but that won't last forever. And as a result, they're able to right-click him down.
I left my hoof prints in your back.
Some healing and a TP out. So patience pays off, and the team of 4 does get the Dazzle. Rotation of 4 to gank a Dazzle. That'll happen. Game's hard.
Mid-tower could use a little help.
We're now at 10 kills to 1. Dire with a strong lead. No objectives as of yet, but that will soon change. Bottom tower about to fall. Here comes the blitz.
Structures. Radiant's bottom towers seen better days. Dire's top tower's getting beat down. Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right
Looks
now.
like they're going to try to trade towers here, but that life break. Oh my goodness, Bloodseeker. Typically, the combo that you see is that Huskar, at least if he's in a solo or dual lane, he'll throw a few flaming spears and then life break and move in, cut somebody's life in half and burn them down. But in this particular game, it's more like the flaming spears are a harass tool. They do use up some of your life, so it's actually not something that I think most people leave on. But I guess that works. He's on fire, which is healing him. Oh, counterattack.
Tower won't last much longer.
A bad and one-man counter to the flaming spear. Oh, well, clearly that's the answer. Just got to get a Baden to come online.
That's 4 in a row. How about that?
Got a deep play. They're going for it. Dazzle with the Shallow Grave, but once again, it will not last forever, and that Flaming Spear will end him. One of the tricky things, man. Like,
Dire's mid tower's having technical
Shallow Grave does
difficulties.
not stop you from taking damage to, like, 1. It just stops you from dying. And,
Radiant's top tower's
DOT, damage over time
breaking
will
down
definitely
radiant
end
structures
a,
like this.
end a Shallow Grave character, if it lasts long enough.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
Can't set a tower on fire, can you? Oh, Huskar. You are a ridiculous hero.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape. The Radiant lost the top tower. Dire's mid tower could use a little help. Someone's having technical difficulties.
So TA wisely activating the Invis to get away from the Huskar, who's looking to aggressively play here. But we've got an invasion near the Ancients. Looks like they're chasing the Dazzle, but they're walking between towers, kind of threading the needle here. There's a block with a fissure. There's the Shallow Grave again to try to save himself. At least he's not on fire. He's walking in the trees to kind of get away from vision. That was a smart play. The way that he juked back and forth a little bit, but now he's visible, getting cut down.
Sorry.
Enchantress, you are not sorry.
That's four to
Missed
Radiant
Coil to follow up,
structures
trying to get him down. Huskar's on the run. Why does it look so large there? Nope. Cut down.
Radiant's top tower's hurting.
So finally turning around. Woo! Rubber band mechanics.
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
Big dust. That means that the PA actually can't go invisible, can't meld away. And as a result, she's going to play aggressive anyway. There's the life break, kind of YOLO, but Shallow Grave, well played.
Somebody's on a roll.
But the fire's going to burn him down afterwards. Dazzle's going to fall as well.
There you are.
And this game is rolling out of control, leaning towards the Dire side. Team of 5 still up, looking to press their advantage, take a mid-tower.
Missing middle.
Radiant not able to mount a defense at this tower.
Getting banged up. Radiant's mid tower ain't doing so good.
Missing middle.
And they did spy out the Enigma. Able to stun him, but not fissure block him. Bloodright comes down, but looks like that's just a zoning move. TA coming in, trying to capitalize on the low health of the Necro. Necro to fall. Earthshaker throwing down the ultimate. Abaddon will regen.
You did your best.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
TA leading with the refraction. Good Bloodright cutting off their escape, but TA still falls. Good sentry ward. Huskar also falls. Good aggressive play from the Bloodseeker there to knock him down. Enchantress with her untouchable and little sprites there. Looks like she's going to get away. Bloodseeker thinking the better of it, but that impetus does so much damage he's got to run, otherwise one more impetus could kill him here. It's going to end him. Run, Bloodseeker, run. Don't get body blocked. Woo. Oh, Shallow Grave. And a heal to buff him just enough to get out. Well played. It looks like Dire's moving to kind of capitalize and solidify their gains here. Gonna invade the enemy jungle, I think. Maybe rotate the bottom tower. They do have vision of this Enigma running around. And I think they want him. I'm going to try to pincer him and cut off his escape. But he's backed up by the Abaddon, which means I don't think they'll be able to get him. He's going to play safe behind tower.
Dire's top tower's getting beat down. Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
In the meantime, we've got a split push from Tugs going to top lane. Trying to make some progress while everybody else just rallies around the mid/bottom.
Dire's top tower, you know the drill.
Bloodseeker is really deep, he has no escapes, and he's in trouble. Gonna get life break and flame.
Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Sorry guys, Flaming Spear is the only flaming allowed in the community night matches. Can't do anything about that. Enigma looking to try to get some safe farm. Unaware of this ward here. That observer ward is pretty
Dire's
slick.
top tower, you know the drill. Radiant's bottom tower seen better days.
Whenever you take advantages, placing a ward behind is so key to maintaining that advantage.
Top tower.
And Dire is doing that well, executing pretty well in their supports to sort of maintain.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
When you've got that vision, you can definitely tell where people are trying to mount the defense, where they're trying to reach out and farm safely, where you can get some sort of advantage by ganking their heroes who are out of position, that kind of thing. And all that plays in really well. Not only that, but having this ward down here, they should know right now that they have no wards on Roche. It's safe to fade back in Roche now that you've taken an objective if you want. You've got vision all over the map. We'll see if they do that here.
Dire's top tower's getting
They're
beat
thinking about
down.
it. They're ducking into the Roche pit. They'll get a clean Roche off the back of that, and Radiant will have to defend high ground. And just hope that Roche will expire. Roche fell at 1650.
Yes. The Dire might want to mine their top tower. Dire's got one last top tower.
Bloodseeker's looking to farm, but again, that ward paying off right here. Anytime they reach out for farm here, it's giving so much information. Here comes a black hole catching 4 men. It was a good black hole, but the only disadvantage was they just didn't have the team or the levels to follow up and actually eke out an advantage on it. What level is that black hole? Yeah, it's a level 1 black hole. Any items on board? No, not really. So, I mean, he's not really building towards his refresher at all yet. I mean, it's only 18 minutes, so that's understandable, but...
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
Ultimately, at this point, I think they really need that that black hole to defend high ground. And unfortunately, it's got such a long cooldown, 140 seconds, that it's going to be hard to hold this. Got a fight going on top. Huskar on the run, but can easily turn this around. Look at that. That is so gross, the way that you can toggle armlet. You saw his health go up. Even though he's just standing there, just turning it on and off makes it so hard to single target kill him. 1v1, he's brutal when he has his armlet.
Guess that's 10 in a row. How about that?
Blood right and run. It's gonna be a tough game. You guys are at 28 kills to 5 on Radiant, 28 for Dire.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
And Dire is threatening high ground. Again, you got this one-on-one situation. I think that TA actually needs a little help to take on the Huskar right now. Here's the Enigma. That'll help. If nothing else, it gives you that stun. A little bit of stun, a little bit of right-click. That might be just enough to take him down with the TA. Missed foil in. And, looks like he's trying to
Trouble brewing at
just
Radiant's
take
bottom
point,
tower.
throwing the shield on himself. Aphotic's a nice ability. The way that it harasses as well as giving you that extra health is kind of nice. But man, this Huskar, he just wants to burn down the world. Taking bottom lane all by himself while the rest of the team pushes mid. Again, with this deep warding, as you take objectives, as you push up in lane, just cementing your advantage here. Enchantress now going deep. She looks like she's got a run. She doesn't have the support of her team, just in the nearby vicinity.
Come on, sprites!
Let's just say it's a winning streak. How about that?
There's no shame in it. Heal us.
Uh-oh. Enchantress is in trouble. She can't move. Good stun. Oh, but there's a 3-man black hole. Looking to capitalize. There's a swap to stop it, though. Negative armor coming down, but it won't be enough. Leaving a 5-strong Dire team on the doorstep. There's that blood circle, but they're just going to run around it and move to high ground. Enchantress playing deep, looking to capitalize, but there's nothing there for her. Instead, she's going to fall from tower damage. Tier 4's OP. I don't think Radiant can mount a defense against this glyph. Man, the range on that fissure is so far. They do get the tower. They're not going to get the racks on this particular push. But they're going to be satisfied with that and move on.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower. Them Dire buildings are tough as nails for now.
And again, with this deep warding play,
Dire's top tower.
anytime they take an advantage. Counter to that, when you lose one of the high ground towers, your support should be looking to place an observer ward, like here, on the high ground, and a sentry deep. Because once you lose that tower, you do lose true sight. There's a swap. But Radiant able to mount a defense. Some of the great things about high ground here. Of course, we only have 3 of the Dire team members here. Gonna have to TP out. Necro on the run, but he's gonna fall as well. And that was just because it was 3 sieging high ground alone. They were able to fight for a long time on the doorstep, but actually taking high ground is another story altogether, so if you're only 3 strong, it's going to be very difficult to do, even with this level advantage. So with that, the Radiant team is looking to push out and grab a little bit of farm.
The Dire best do something.
But I think their better bet right now would be either to smoke gank top or at least get some wards down so that they can clear this kind of stuff. But it's hard to know if the other team is going to be savvy enough to do that, so look at this. Another high ground ward. And that's an observer too. Gives them a lot of high ground information. DA's looking to kill the Enchantress, and that was actually really great to like get behind her before you initiate the attack. That's so key for a lot of heroes, like Weaver, for example. Anybody who can turn invisible and get in there surreptitiously. Getting behind them first before you initiate. Anyway, Radiant turning it around. They're able to go on the Earthshaker now, 5v1, and that's going to be an easy kill. This Huskar is their main trouble right now, though. I don't know if they have the kit to counter him right here.
Radiant's mid-rags ain't looking so hot.
At least TA has the Silver Edge.
Mid-rags
That'll help some.
Radiant's mid-rags taking some punishment.
Oh, a swap save. Nicely played. They're on the run. Oh, still caught by the black hole.
Radiant's mid-rags is taking
Huskar still on the run. He will fall. 2 of them will fall. Well played, good exchanges. Good mechanical, tactical ability use. I gotta say, when I'm playing Venge, I'm so afraid of making bad swaps. But those swaps have been pretty good, so kudos to you, sir. Radiant not willing to give up the ghost just yet. They're gonna try to push it back. Still taking every second to farm where possible. Gonna get that haste rune. Nice on the oh, but that stun and the fissure block. Just too much lockdown. Spending the ult to get the TA off of Necro. That was just the nail in the coffin there. At least we got Blink Dagger on the Enigma. I think what we really need to see is the team form up or travel as 5. Just so that the Enigma has some what is this? There comes Magic Missile. Just strolling by as Bloodseeker. Just so that there's some sort of follow-up when Enigma black holes. Because now that they're in defense mode, I know they have to reach out and farm and all that, but I think that they need to win a couple of team fights here. Or either that or smoke gank in and see if they can catch somebody out. Here's Earthshaker. Solo mid. 28 minutes, 20 seconds. Picking up a Roche. Earthshaker to fall. And that's going to be a kill for the Bloodseeker. This is so dangerous. I think, oh, That hurts so bad. 75 seconds out because of the death from Necro. That's one of their serious cores too. Bloodseeker is really somebody they were counting on for some damage here, and having him out for 75 seconds is just brutal.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business. Radiant's top tower's hurt.
Then tried to shoot you out but gets stunned.
One last top tower for the Radiant.
I know a lot of people consider Necro's ultimate one of the least fun abilities in the game, because it makes you sit on your hands for so long. Here comes Aegis. Black Hole will not connect with anything. Huskar now, trying to take on the team. Oh, he's got some help there.
That's 4 in a row. 2 down.
It's all good, sir. Black Holes are hard. Tug's on the run. Abaddon on the run. Yeah, Necro with the kill there. Well played. We got 4 heroes down on Radiant. There's a buyback from TA necessary. As they're threatening to take base here.
Radiant's top tower is taking hits 6 in a row.
Got a Ruptured Enchantress. No way out. Running to high ground, but I don't think that's going to be a save. Oh, able to trade for the, Really? Oh my goodness. Just standing there healing herself, impetusing the world. Well played. Ridiculous.
2 down.
She really is untouchable. That is just crazy.
Radiant's mid-rax is taking a licking.
Well, that's probably going to be game right there.
There goes the Radiant's mid-rax.
Uh-huh. So, once again, the corner case interactions. Silver Edge not disabling the passive. Oh, okay. No, I think he was talking about untouchable.
Radiant's top tower.
Getting a lot of tower hits, not caring.
Radiant's gone and fortified their structures. Somebody's on a roll. Holding back, aren't you? 2 down.
Oh, what a crazy interaction with the swap and the dive. Huskar and Abaddon just going man mode. Dazzle out on Necro ult.
Radiant's top
Poor
tower's
magic
in
wand.
bad shape.
So sad.
The Radiant got
Not able
one
to defend
last
base all by
tower.
itself.
Radiant's top rags ain't gonna last long.
Here, forced to fall
The
soon.
Radiant's top rags is gone now.
Radiance hold up in base.
So long.
3
to the
heroes down, I
Radiant's
think that's
top
about it.
rags. Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
There's a big Rupture and Blood Circle on the Huskar, but I don't think it's gonna make... He doesn't even care. He's just walking around with it on.
Bottom tower.
Okay, black hole, but
That's 4 in a row.
it was a good black hole. It was well
Tower's
done.
getting the business.
It's just... It's so difficult, because black hole doesn't actually dish that much damage. It's just that it's enormous lockdown,
Guess what's
and you just need to follow up for it. Oh, we got a rapier down. No, magic wand. Got a rapier. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's Earthshaker. Earthshaker with rapier.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
Carry Earthshaker.
Dire's bottom tower's
Just
getting
pushing
the
aside
business.
tier 4 towers, taking
Radiant's
base,
mid tower's
smashing the
getting
world.
what for. Get a load of the Ancient over on the Radiant side. Dire just couldn't save that bottom tower. Looks like Radiant's Ancient is getting stuck.
And that courier, man, he is not afraid of anything. Enemy base? Psh, who cares? That's a ruptured Enchantress. Can't go anywhere, but does not matter because base is about to fall. Well, that's game, guys. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for joining us. If you would like to play in one of these community night games, as always, check out the WeLikeDota.reddit.com website to look for the information we'll play every Wednesday night about 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Play custom game modes, all that jazz. And while you're at it, check out the We Like Dota podcast, available on iTunes and all other podcast apps. All one word, We Like Dota. For all the players, thanks for playing, and good luck in the next. We'll see you guys next time.